So what's up, YouTube? I'm down here in West Virginia. I own some property. Doing some cleaning, doing some maintenance. I haven't been down here since Thanksgiving. Give you a little look around. I got down here, this was so grown up. That's the driveway. Everything was so grown up, it was almost as tall as my truck. So I already mowed that. Brush hogged, actually. Brush hogged back to that fence. Getting ready to brush hog that, and got a semi-medium tree there. I'll set you up on the tripod. See if we can make a little content. There's the camper. Still need to get the weed eater out and go around and clean everything up. But let me find somewhere to set you where you won't get hurt, and I'll bring you back. Alright, put you up on my tonute cover of the truck. clean that tree that's down. I'll clean that up a little later. I got other pressing things I need to take care of first. Get you a little bit over here. Well, it's definitely warm down here. Got little butterflies flying around. Give you a small little tour. Got the generator running. Got the dirty camper. Boy, is it dirty. Got a canopy out. Got the grill set up. I did all the weed eating. Weed eater fired up. First couple of pulls. It was nice. That camper was here when I bought the property. Last several years I've been wanting to tear it apart, get rid of it. Talk about a mice motel, hotel. There's probably 1,000 mice in there. My camper wasn't too bad. It's definitely getting old. 31 foot would slide out. I bought this box trailer for $1,000 because somebody rear-ended it, but it works good. Used to have my four-wheeler in there. Pretty dark in here, really can't see. So last year or year before, I started clearing all this over here. What I want to do is flatten this out, maybe push all the dirt over this way, make it level and flat, put some Visqueen heavy plastic down, dump a bunch of gravel, and then put the camper and box trailer on that. Another reason I needed to come down up there. I think the battery went dead in that. I brought new solar chargers for it. That's not the only camera. I have 2 of them. Goes to the cloud. I can view it from home. Walk you around the front. So there's the front yard. Just beyond, there's a little ledge right up about there. After that ledge is a county road. Got a lot of cleaning here to do. There's another dead tree. Maybe I'll take that one down this weekend. It's not really this weekend. Today's Sunday. The other reason I came down is West Virginia has a electric company wanting to run electric through West Virginia all the way to Maryland. Another dead tree right there. So I came down for a Tuesday meeting. We're having an open house. It's Valley View North. So I'm gonna go to that open house. I'll load everything up Tuesday afternoon. Pack up. I'll go into town. Go to that open house. Come back. Connect to the trailer and go home. Probably be about midnight when I get home Tuesday night. Yeah, I know. I didn't weed eat around it. Maybe I'll have a fire. So the other camera is right there. So I brought 2 new solar panels. It's supposed to be a higher wattage. So there you have it. Here in a little bit I'll probably get the ladder, take them down, charge them up with the generator. I definitely need to get up on top of the camper, find out where the water's coming in. I believe my mattress is pretty much wasted. It's alright. I brought an air mattress with me. I'll drag that one out, throw it in the burn pile. Burn pile? Oh yeah, that big one over there. Probably next year I'll get that burning, burn up a bunch of these tree limbs and stuff that I cut down. Still got more trees to cut down. This is up on the front of my property. It's about the only flat, if you want to call it flat. But over in that area, there's a trail that leads to a oil well road, and then it goes down and goes back, way back into those woods. A couple years ago, me and my son came down here. There is a if I mow over in there, then I'll show you a little bit more, but it won't be today. There's a couple of tree stands that was left with the property, so we rode our 4-wheelers down there and we hunted a couple of years back. There's all kinds of deer around here. There's a deer feeder down there. I should throw some pellets in there and attract the deer, but I'm not really a big deer meat fan. It's got to be cooked just right. Alright, enough of me gabbing. See what we can get into. I bet you'd like to have some volume, huh? Okay, starting again. I did not film this because this is what I'm doing, not a how you do it. So I converted my AC unit from a R22 to a R134A that runs in cars. I'll show you the connections I put in. There's a connector there and a connector there. And it's the 134A, R134A. That's what they put into cars. And I converted it over, and it works for several years before it slowly leaks out. It's got a slow leak somewhere. So there you have it. I'm up on top of the camper still. Give you a little panorama. Of course I'm on top of the camper. You can see the air conditioning unit. Alright, clean up my tools, put this cover back on, climb back down. I did find one more hole, but I used all the caulk. So I'll probably hit Walmart tomorrow, pick up a couple tubes, fix this other hole I found over here in the back end. Hopefully it don't rain. Well, I did some more mowing, or brush hogging. That's a pile of limbs and part of trees and stumps. Get that burned maybe next year. And I took that tree down. That camera was a bit too high. Very top of my ladder. It was a pain in the butt. So the good thing is one of the cameras, batteries are dead. But as I was showing you before, it goes down deep. There's a flat right here. I mowed part of that, brush hogged, pushed that big log out of the way. That little tractor's got enough power. It moved that log. Should I say tree. Up there's the camper and box trailer. Got a lot of cleaning up to do around here. That's that tree I took down, so it's blocking the trail. But over in there is another road that goes down. It's not a bad little road. One of these days I'll get over there and clean it up and get down there to the bottom. I've been there a couple times. The only thing I've never seen was the very back side of my property. Maybe next summer. So here's the Rio Link. This one took a charge. That amber light stayed amber until it turned green. It showed that it was charged. This one, it just blinks. It won't take a charge. I'll take it home, take it apart, see what kind of battery's in it, see if Reolink sells a battery or order it on good old Uncle Amazon. So, there's that tree that it was on. I'm going to take this off. I had one little casualty. Broke off from me here. So, might have to get a new replacement part for that. So, one camera goes home, the other camera goes up there. If I can find it. There it is. Alright. Let me get busy scavenging some parts off of this. See what I can save. It really sucks when you got no value. Sorry. Maybe now you got some value. Yeah, I'll throw another one in there. I think that was a little bit more than one pack. Alright, stop yelling at me to turn the volume on. I know. Man, I suck at this. But, I have an idea. I haven't seen any videos where the camera actually sees what's going on from start to finish. You could say. Yeah, buddy. If everything goes right, I'll send a couple of these up. I'm going to have you sitting right there, viewing up as they go. Don't worry. I took the propane tank off. You'll be safe. So I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit darker, and I'll light off a couple. Earlier, I didn't have the camera volume on when I was lighting off a couple fireworks, but the fire behind me there, probably 10 minutes after I turned the camera off, a whole bunch of them went off. Imagine that. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit. Well, it's getting a little dark. Make sure I turn the volume on. It's getting a little dark, a little darker on the camera. These are strobes. See how it shows up on the camera. That was a dud. Ooh, I made it in. Let's try another one. There it goes. Put that out. Don't want no forest fires. Alright. You ready for this? I just hope the sheriff don't show up. Here you are, all up and close and personal. We have a mortar. It goes into that tube. And you drop it down in. Ka-thunk. And then you light the fuse. But I'm going to turn you way up like this. See if I can adjust the camera. Hopefully I don't destroy my camera. Let's see. Oh shit. Well, what'd you think? Kaboom. Want to do another one? I'll do one more. I'm going to save the rest for at home in Ohio. Here we go. Mortar, tube, the wick. Here we go. I really hope that got into the frame there. Alright. You talked me into one more. One more and that's it. Here we go. Dropping it down into the tube. Lighting the fuse. Get the hell away. Hopefully you got that one. If not, sorry. But I think that's enough. I don't want the sheriff out here bothering me. Alright, we'll see ya.